Welcome to Pirate Channel. I'm Grace.
And I'm Steven.
First up, we have sports with Jack and Avery.
Welcome to sports. First up, in the NFL tonight, make sure to watch the San Francisco 49ers play the Green Bay Packers. In college football, we have the number 1 ranked Clemson Tigers playing the number 4 ranked Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, so make sure to watch that this weekend. And on October 27th, the LA Dodgers won the World Series. That's it for sports.
Wow, so interesting. Next up, we have Avery Suppley with Student Spotlight interviewing Tiffany Suppley.
Tiffany Suppley. First question. What was it like being behind a screen for a week?
Fun because I got to see my mom, see my friends, and play with my cat.
Okay. Second question. Do you have any projects coming up, and what are you doing?
Yes, I do. I'm doing a project on historic Perrysburg.
Awesome. What do you think of the new games at recess in the back?
Fun.
And what's your favorite?
Fun because fun, and my favorite one is Gaga Ball.
Okay. Last question. What's better, cats or dogs?
Cats.
Next up, we have school tips with Jack Reynolds.
Hi, I'm Jack R, and I'm here for school tips. Today our school tip is about growth mindset. When you get a bad grade on a test, you should find some time to improve off it, so that way you can try and get a better grade on later on tests. That's all for school tips. Make sure you got some pencil tips too.
Those are some fascinating tips.
Next up, we have Lillian interviewing one of our own teachers, Mr. Nudd.
Welcome to Teacher Spotlight. I'm Lillian. Today, I'm here with Mr. Nudd. First question. What is it like to be a literature teacher and then switching to a kindergarten aide?
Well, that's a great question. It is fantastic. I still find joy every day in the kindergartners, even though it's not as academically challenging on many levels. It is challenging in so many other ways.
Question. What is one funny story you have about being a kindergarten aide?
It's funny you ask. I have so many funny stories. It's hard to pick just one. But if I had to, Mrs. Delaney, who I work with, asked one of the students to keep his shirt on and stop playing with his belly button. And then we laughed at how I never actually had to say that in middle school. But in kindergarten, it happens a lot.
Yeah, it does. Okay, last question. What is your favorite breakfast meal?
My favorite breakfast meal. I have so many. Often I eat oatmeal with brown sugar and raisins, but that's not my favorite. I would have to say that my favorite is eggs, bacon, and cheese on a sandwich.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining. See you next time on Teacher Spotlight.
Interesting stories. Next up, we have Stephen with the weather.
Green screen now? Yep. Welcome back to weather. We have a new Hurricane Eta down by Honduras. And we also still have the California wildfires. Great. Our temperatures from today range from 41 to a high of 64. Time for yet another weather joke. What did the lightning bolt say to the other lightning bolt? You're shocking.
At least it isn't snowing. Next up, we have Ethan and Reese with throwbacks.
I'm Ethan. And I'm Reese. And this is the throwback corner. In 1492, Christopher Columbus learned how to harvest corn from the indigenous people of Cuba. Kris Jenner and Odell Beckham Jr. were born today. Today, in 1935, the Parker brothers launched the game Monopoly. And finally, the first patent for the automobile was granted today. And this has been Throwbacks.
What a blast from the past. Next up, we have Ethan with Feast Day.
Hello. Today is the feast day of St. Sylvia. We don't know much information about her, but we know that she is the patron saint of pregnant mothers. She is the mother of Saint Gregory the Great and 2 other sons whose name we do not know. It's a good day to pray for all those pregnant mothers or mothers trying to start a family.
Wow, what an inspirational saint.
Next up, we have Lillian with Fun Facts and Trivia.
Hello. Welcome to Fun Facts and Trivia. I'm Lillian. Our fun fact for the day. Did you know that Halloween has been around since medieval times? Our trivia question for the day is about the movie Hocus Pocus. In the beginning of the film, what was stolen from the main character Max? His backpack, shoes, or jacket? The answer is his shoes. I'm Lillian. Thank you for joining. See you next time on Fun Facts and Trivia.
Interesting.
Next up is Grant with the
Hi,
election.
I'm Grant, and this is a special segment of Pirate Channel this week where I'm talking about the election. the U.S. presidential election. Even though the election day was officially Tuesday, right now the 2020 presidential election isn't fully over. But right now, Democratic nominee Joe Biden is leading the race 264 votes to current president and Republican nominee Donald Trump with 214 votes, excuse me. Thank you for listening to this special edition of Pirate Channel on the 2020 U.S. presidential election. I'm Grant. Goodbye.
Watching.
Here's the birthdays.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear whoever's birthday it is today. Happy birthday to